Cesar Takes a Break, written by Susan Collins Toms, illustrated by Roger. Wednesday. My name is Cesar, and I am one lucky green iguana. I live in Ms. Lee's second grade classroom at Pinebrook Elementary School. I have 25 best friends. They feed me mangoes. They spritz me with water. They tell me their secrets. Sometimes they shower me with gifts. Today, thanks to David's karate kick, I got my own journal and pen. Just like my friends, I can write my life story. It will be sensational. It's hard to believe that just 3 months ago, I was in Pets Aplenty, trying to choose the perfect person to adopt me. I was very choosy. Then Ms. Lee brought me to Pinebrook Elementary for a trial visit. One look and I knew I was home. Now I wonder how this class ever managed without me. Thursday. As usual, I kept the class running smoothly all day. Helped Luann do the weather report. Reminded Ramon of the computer password. Hint, it's my name. Announced lunchtime by flicking my tongue. And kept watch during story time. Swish! A swing of my tail told Ms. Lee to turn the page. At 3:15, I bobbed my head. Class dismissed, Ms. Lee said. Friday. Terrible news. Today, Ms. Lee announced something awful. Spring break. Everyone is leaving for a week. Only Mr. Will, the custodian, is staying to take care of me. I slumped in my cage, shocked. My friends just cheered and ran out the door. See you next week, Cesar, was all they said. How can they be happy? I am a puddle of sadness. Saturday. Too lonesome to eat. Too bored to write. Sunday. Too sad, no. Too blue, no. Too pitiful, no. Enough moping. Tomorrow I'm taking a break, just like my friends. And I know where I want to go. Pinebrook Elementary, here I come. Monday. Packed up my journal, grabbed some grapes for the road, and pushed open the classroom door. I scampered to the top of the lockers and scanned the hall. It was big and dark, but I was brave, very brave. I crept along until I saw the principal's office, and that's when I got a brilliant idea. Click, click, next year's spring break was canceled. Click, Mr. Will got a nice raise. Click, click, lunch menus were new and improved. The kids will love spinach souffle 5 times a week. I took a spin in the swivel chair. Ha! I love being in charge. Dizzy but hungry, I followed my flicking tongue to the cafeteria. Salad heaven! I was feasting on strawberries and spinach when I heard a squeaky voice. And they call me a pig! It was another class pet, a guinea pig named Sassy. Leapin' lettuce, that pig sure fixed a fancy feast. After lunch, Sassy and I had a blast. Went bowling. Crash! I love strikes. Filled up the sink and went for a swim. Sassy couldn't believe how long I could hold my breath. Then we got toasty warm under the French fry heat lamps. Exhausted, we curled up for the night in the Lost and Found. Do you think the kids from Ms. Lee's room miss me? I asked. Just as much as you miss them, Sassy said, and she fell asleep. I lay awake and wondered about my friends. Were they having fun? Were they making new friends? And did their new friends snore as loud as Sassy? Tuesday. Sassy told me to return to my classroom this morning. Stay until Mr. Will feeds you, so he won't start looking for you, she said. After he left, I visited Sassy's room. It's the best. I tail painted. She paw painted. We built pyramids. We magnified ourselves. Woo-wee, I look even better up close. I asked Sassy if she knew any other class pets. Come to the gym tomorrow, she said. Wednesday. There was a class pet basketball tournament today. Hoo boy was I good. Made only one shot, but it won the game. I celebrated by doing the iguana shuffle. Cesar, you belong on a stage, Sassy said. That Sassy knows a star when she sees one. Thursday. Went to the stage this morning and picked out a costume just my style. Hail, Cesar! Sassy turned on the green lights and I strutted out. To blend or not to blend, that is the question. The audience went wild. My tail quivered with joy. Sassy turned on a pink light. Change color, she said. I refused. Green is the only color for me. Everyone booed. I snapped my tail at them and left. Backstage, I bumped into a turtle. Out of my way, slowpoke, I said. Who are you anyway? Name's Peace, and I'm off to see the world. The turtle smiled. You're looking pretty low, son. Why don't you go to the music room? That always cheers me up. In the music room, I sat at the piano and played the blues. Poor, poor Cesar. So sad, so sad. Miss my real friends so bad, so bad. I felt much better. Sassy and the other pets showed up. We all apologized. And then we danced. The goldfish flop, the guinea pig hustle, and the iguana shuffle. My new friends are real friends after all. Friday. Today we played hockey in the teacher's lounge until we lost the puck. Let's use Peace for a puck, said a rabbit. Not Peace, I said. He's off to see the world. He does that every spring break, Sassy said. He never makes it past the front door. Still, I said, we should give Peace a chance. Saturday. We met in the library today. That place has 1,000,000 books. I read Reptiles Rule, and Sassy read Mighty Mammals. Then we switched, and I learned a thing or two about fur. There was a huge ball in a fancy stand. I suggested we use it to play soccer. That's no ball, Sassy said. It's the world. See the oceans? See the land? I got another brilliant idea. Lickety-split, I was in the halls, hunting for Peace. Climb aboard, I said. There's something you gotta see. Then I brought Peace to the world. I felt pretty good about that. I think Peace was happy too. Sunday. Today, I met a wild mouse named Nibbles. She used to be a class pet, but she escaped last spring break. Now she has a cozy nest in the furnace room with a door that leads right to the playground. That got me thinking. Should I stay on spring break forever too? The things I would do. Surf in Hawaii. Climb Mount Everest. Maybe I would become the first iguana to fly to the moon. Sassy said, that's just plain silly. When vacation is over, class pets go home. End of story. Peace said, follow your heart. Go to Ms. Lee's room. Think it over there. I walked around the classroom and soaked up the sights and smells of home. It felt good to be there. Really good. I imagined my friends coming to school tomorrow and finding my empty cage. they would be 25 puddles of sadness. And boy, would they be lost. Who would listen to their secrets? Help them with homework. Help them with schoolwork. Tell them when it was lunchtime. I told Sassy and Peace my mind was made up. Monday. I'm back and I'm glad. I'm happy to see my friends, and they are so happy to see me. And this class needs me now more than ever. They are studying reptiles. How could they do that without me? I'm also learning important stuff. The walls are covered with my friends' pictures from spring break. I'm getting ideas. Lots of ideas. Lots of good, gotta do it, fun vacation ideas. Wee-hee, I can't wait until the next vacation. I sure hope we get a summer break.